Michigan State game, and I know a lot of people probably thinking like, Pop, why are you putting this game up? Over under a 55.5. Why are you putting this game up? They got the coach having issues. Coach ain't gonna coach no more. The team is pretty much about to probably quit on the university, possibly. But as Lee Corso says, hold it right there. They bringing back their old coach, Mike D'Antonio. Mike D'Antonio is going to be consulting the interim head coach, pretty much coaching from the booth and not being on the sideline. Because everybody's remember, D'Antonio didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't tell anybody. He knew his players were messing up, but he didn't address it to his boss. So did he ever get fired? No, he did not. He retired from his post for the moment. And literally what it was you're going to take a break for 2 years and then we'll bring you back. That's what it was. Because they never believed in Mel Tucker. Keep it real. He was always a scapegoat coach because they knew he wasn't going to perform. Because did he perform at Colorado? No, he did not. So they knew what they were doing. They used the old affirmative action card. Yeah, I'm going to say it on the show today. They used that to make themselves look good because they were in a scandalous situation. But then you bring another POS over here and he gets in trouble now. And pretty much you're just going to bring back your old coach. This is how it always works. You know you had a coach that was a stopgap coach, and that's why you bringing in your old coach. You knew that you wasn't keeping this coach for more than 2 years. So, and they could sit there and say everything they wanted to for to be glossy and make it look good for the papers, Jeff. But we know what Michigan State did. D'Antonio didn't do anything to really lose his job. He just had to take a break. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So he's going to be back, but they'll be better next year. But this is the type of game where they'll catch you slipping, Jeff. You know that. They're going to catch you slipping because you're automatically going in there talking about Washington's going to go in there, beat them by 21 or better. We're out of here. Washington's going to unfriendly confines. The crowd's still going to show up for the game. And they're going to be loud, and they're going to be obnoxious, and they're going to make it tough on Washington. This is a true test for the Washington Huskies because we haven't really seen them play much over the last few years, but the teams that they get beat by in the Pac-12. So this is a huge matchup between two Power 5 schools and two future conference opponents because Washington is headed to the Big Ten as well too. So I feel like Michigan State, they say we don't care about what happened with the coaches and all this other extra stuff. I came here to win football games. I came here to compete. So I'm going to get on this field and not embarrass myself. So taking the plus 16.5 in this spot, Jeff, I got to do it. Give me Michigan State plus 16.5 to cover in this game. I'm not saying they win. I'm just saying that it's going to be a long day for the Huskies if they think that they're coming in here to blow Michigan State out. That's all I'm saying.
You know, this a lot to decipher there, Pops. You know, I was sitting talking with the crew the first 2 weeks, and it was last week when they were like, I can't believe they gave this coach how much money? Are you kidding me? And then the phone sex scandal or whatever came out. It was almost like right on cue, like, how do we get out of this contract? And presto bango, here we go again. If you haven't watched Washington, must-see TV. The quarterback is, I mean, he's one of those quarterbacks no one's even talking about. Penix, this offense, I had their team total week 1. We had them last week, and they played grab ass. And I am telling you right now, my first initial numbers was 16 and a 56.5. So, again, that's right on that 37-20, Pops. If you can get Washington State's team total under 37, 36, 35.5, these guys are going to score some points. Now, defensively, we'll see which defense shows up. Pops, was it last year or the year before State came there and both teams, they scored 1 million points? Was it last year?
I think it was State that came into Washington last year, made it a crazy game
It was like
last
one
year.
of those back and forth, or the year before there was a million points scored. I picked Washington before the season started to win to win the Pac-12, Pac-8, Pac-4, whatever we want to call it. It was just again to go against the grain. No USC, no Oregon, or whatever. But my point is, this Washington offense can score with the best of them. The number's a little high. 16.5 is inflated. That means they'd be over 20 at home. Which Michigan State team's going to show up, Pups? The one again that fights for the crowd, fights for their school, or the one that says, "Here we go again, new coach, season's already over," and they just get road running. But I like Washington team total over whatever number you get, Pops.